everyone, it's CEEDY'S cooking show. I'm CEEDY, where there's something old, something new, something super delicious just for you. Today we're making homemade peach cobbler. Come on, let's get started. Today we're going to be making our peach cobbler. Here is 16 ounces of peach cobbler. Actually, I doubled the amount because I'm cooking for 2 households today. They want to make sure they get their share. So this is 8 cups of peaches. We have 2 cups of milk. We have 1 cup of heavy Karo syrup. Because of the fact I'm using light, this is light peaches that was in a can. So I need to make the syrup a little bit heavier. So I'm using the Karo syrup to heavy the syrup in it. I'm also using 3 tablespoons of vanilla extract, 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, 3 teaspoons of nutmeg, and 1½ stick of butter. I'm going to also use 2 cups of all-purpose flour and 2 cups of white sugar. Let's get started how to put all these ingredients together. Now the first thing you want to start with, making your flour part of it. So you want to put in 2 cups of flour. That's my first cup. And my second cup. Then you want to add, real quick, you want to add your sugar, which is 2 cups of sugar. Then you want to add your milk. Now we want to mix up that mixture real good. And this was one of my mother's favorite things to make for the holidays. So we're going to try to make every day or every week that I shoot something special for the holidays so you can get prepared for whatever you want to make for the holidays. And so this is the peach cobbler, and you want to just mix that up really good until it's nice and smooth. And once you know that it's smooth, you can take that and set that aside. Now that we have that mixed up, and look at that, that's nice and creamy, isn't it? Okay, now that we have that mixture, we put that to the side. And now we're going to make our liquid mixture. With our liquid mixture, this is some of the juice that I took from the peaches. But as you see, it is light, it's not heavy. So what we're going to do is, we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of Karo syrup in it. 2 cooking spoons, rather. Sorry. And you add that to make it really nice and thick. And just mix it up just like that. And once you get that nice and mixed up, you want to add in your nutmeg. You want to add your vanilla extract. And you want to add in that really good cinnamon. I love the way cinnamon smells. So once you get it all in there, take a fork and just mix that up real good. Remember, I used the juice from the peaches. And you just mix it up really good. And remember, if anyone knows, if you're cooking with nutmeg and cinnamon, it doesn't always mix in good. But as long as you know you have it in there. Now we're going to get ready to put all these beautiful things together. So once we have it mixed in really good, like that, you set that aside. Now you're going to come in here, and we have our butter in our greased pan. You can spray it first with your pan butter, and then you mix in your butter, a little bit of butter for the bottom. So the next thing you want to do with that is you want to pour in your butter, and you want to mix in your peaches. It's beginning to smell like grandma's house. And you get your peaches all in here like this. Make sure they're all good in the butter like this. And once you got that nice and covered up like that, you want to mix in. Remember we had that nice mixture? You want to mix that right in. And continue to stir while you're pouring it because of the cinnamon and the nutmeg. And once you get that all mixed up, you want to come in here and just get it all mixed up in there like this. Smells so super good. I can't wait to taste it. Now that you have that all mixed up, and somebody might say, why don't I make my peach cobbler like that? Whichever way you choose to make it, make it. I'm just giving you some helpful tips of a shorter way or an easier way, or maybe a way that you didn't think how to make it. And this is the way you can make it. Really super good and super fast. Now that we did that, you take that, remember that mixture we had to the side here? Make sure that it's nice and mixed up really good. And once you have that mixed up, you take your spoon and you want to just put it in, spoon it in like this. Just like that. It looks good, doesn't it? A little bit more. And you want to use that whole mixture up that you have because it's the right consistency for your mixture. For the amount of peaches I have is the right of mixture I have here. And once you get that all mixed in here, and you know what? You do not mix this again. You don't go in like I did before. Once you put in the mixture, you don't go and stir it around. You leave it just like that. So actually right there is your peach cobbler. Now the next thing we want to do is, if you would like, this is up to you, you can always come in here and take your cinnamon and you can actually take some and mix it on top like this. That's just to give it a nice coloring. Take a little bit of nutmeg and mix it on top like that. Just sprinkle a little bit. Just like that. Now, that's your peach cobbler. Now we're going to put it in the oven, and we have already set our oven to 375. And you put your oven on 375, and when it gets warm at the temperature desired, you place your peach cobbler in there and you let it cook about 50 minutes or till the crust is golden brown. And then you're ready to serve. Come back after we cook it.